folks. Go down here as the riders celebrate in victory circle. Glenn Irwin, the first off with the champagne. Here's Michael Laverty. He gets a drenching from his fellow countrymen as they go with the champagne.
Career first British Superbike podium. It doesn't get any better, does it?
No, when you look at the level of riders this year, I didn't think we'd be, standing here so soon. It's our ambitions, well mine, we're certainly breaking the top 20, top 15 and maybe top 10 by the midway point in the championship, and we've boxed off a podium today, so it's I couldn't have done this obviously without my team. They've it's a bit of a cliche when we say that, but they really do work extremely hard, and having a teammate like Shaky, it's not always easy because he's so dominant, but he's a great help to me, and it couldn't be a better team, and it's just meant, isn't it?
It was a superb ride. In your wildest dreams, is this kind of where you expect it to be?
For this race, I knew we could get a podium, and I deliberately sat back to the point where every time people that were going quite a lot slower, maybe in 14th, past me, I would pass them straight back, and they probably thought, he's not got the pace. Why? I seen Christian Idden tapping his seat when he passed me, but I was like, I'm sitting behind, I'm just sitting here. So once we started getting going, I was monitoring the gap to the lead, and I could see we started holding Michael on that, and I knew I seen Leon's tyre in race 1 and it wasn't so good, so third was definitely going to be a possibility, and maybe I played it too safe. Could have been second, but that doesn't matter because I think there's going to be a lot more of these to come. There certainly won't be easy, but we'll be gunning for them.
First ever career podium. Let's hear it for Glenn Irwin on the BYD Ducati. They want some pictures. Have a little wander around, Glenn, and see if we can do some pictures. Let's bring in Jason O'Halloran for his TV interview, and Jason for Honda Racing. Jason, brilliant ride from you, but my word, that Fireblade was dancing around underneath you, wasn't it?
Yeah, them last 2 laps were I was hanging on. I'm not going to lie, I was hanging on. I tried to save the tyre through the middle part of the race. Really tried not to spin it too much, but I could see I was spinning more than Michael and Leon. I was trying so hard to get past Leon for like 5 or 6 laps, and I probably used a little bit too much tyre doing that. But fair play to Michael. He rode away from us in the end. I was just hanging on and just pleased to be on the podium. I had such a nightmare around here last year, broke my femur, put me out for the rest of the season. To come back here, we've had pace all weekend. Our worst session of the weekend was Q2, which was the most important. But we were in a podium position in race 1, dropped back because of the tyre, and then to finish on the podium in race 2 is just a great way to finish the weekend.
It was a brilliant ride, Jason. Congratulations, 3 very valuable podium points as well.
Thank you very much.
Jason O'Halloran then for Honda Racing. I'm sure if you want to grab a picture, let's hear it for race winner for Tyco BMW, Michael Laverty. Oh, Michael, we'll just let the Ducatis move off, but you said to me after the first race that you reckon second was the best that you can do, and yet you've got one better.
Yeah, we were lucky today. Shiki kind of had us covered, and it was his misfortune today was good for me because I've had a lot of misfortune myself this season. So I'll take it when Lady Luck shines on us. But I still had a ride for it. I had to ride a really patient race, saving my tyre right until 3 laps to go, and then just had enough left to put a small gap in and win it comfortably. So have to credit the team for that one. They worked hard this weekend on the long game, making sure that the tyre was good in the last 10 laps rather than the first 10. And it paid off. To come out with a 1-2 on a circuit that I wouldn't have said was our strongest is phenomenal achievement. I thought we'd have been much stronger at Knockhill and Snetterton, but we've had our strongest day of the season here points wise. So yeah, we needed that really for the showdown, and I think we'll be strong in the showdown, but we need to make sure we're in it. That's the key. We've had a good bike everywhere this year. We've been very unlucky. So just keep building from here and see what we can do next time out at Brands Hatch.
Good to see you back here since Silverstone. It really is.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nice to be back.
Congratulations then, Tyco BMW's Michael Laverty. Let's hear it for him. Come on.
There we go. There we go, folks. The cap's out into the crowd.